Hey guys, it's MoTC here, back with another video. This time we're doing a Paladins video, because I haven't done one in a long ass time. Or actually, what am I saying? Long ass time. I haven't even recorded this series yet. This is actually a first part to Paladins. I was gonna wait until at least one of the game series that I have going currently to be done, and I waited for the Dark Deception one to be done. It's not done, like, the Dark Deception one's not finished. It's just, there's nothing left to play on it for right now until the next chapter, so I figured until the next chapter comes out, we'd add this to the roster and play on this game, which I have been really enjoying, and as you can see as the character in the main menu, that is my main Yagharoth, and she's like my favorite character in the game, and yes, it's a she, it's a female. It might not look like it to you. This is a skin. This isn't actually how she looks like. I've shown you in like pictures and teasers and the video, that trailer video that I made a couple days ago, and also yesterday's Thanksgiving video, which I made. Actually, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I had that Thanksgiving video, which was just me just saying that I was going to take a break that day because I figured since, well, it's a holiday and it's just Thanksgiving. It's not like a major holiday like Christmas or Halloween or, you know, summer, I guess. I just didn't think it was really all that important to really make a video on, because, again, it's just Thanksgiving. It's where you feast on a bunch of food, like good food. Which I did, actually. We had, like, turkey burgers my Nana made, and all this my Nana made. We had stuffing. It was like this crumbled, like, sweet potato. It was, like, crumbled in, like, a tray with, like, brown sugar and cinnamon, like, butter, like, coating all over the top of the crumbled, like, stuff. It's, like, almost like a cake. And I had that. I actually had that, tried that, because I'd never actually had sweet potato. It was alright. It wasn't, it was very, like, almost, like, tart, like, sweet. And because, I mean, it is a sweet potato, so of course it's going to be sweet. It was okay. I didn't really care for it too much. It wasn't disgusting or anything. It was decent. The turkey burgers I really liked, though. Those were good. And then we also had a green bean casserole, which I'm not a big fan of casserole, so I ended up not having that. I'm fine with green beans, though, but not as a casserole. And then we had, like, I think it was bread pudding as, like, a snack, like a dessert afterwards. It's like bread pudding. It's literally what it is. Self-explanatory. It's just bread crumbs in the form of a gelatin-like pudding substance. I actually didn't have it, but I was debating on having it, but it's too late now. It's gone. But we did take some of the stuff with us, like some stuffing and turkey burgers and other stuff. I've had stuffing. It's okay. I don't know why I'm sitting here talking about Thanksgiving. It's like that was 2 days ago. We also watched Hawkeye and the movie Freebirds. If y'all probably don't know or remember it, it was an old Thanksgiving themed like kids movie that we liked, and we decided to watch it for the holiday. Anyway, aside from all that, other than Hawkeye, watching that because that came out, I was gonna play this game for y'all because I think it's really fun. I was gonna wait until Rebel or somebody else, and normally I wouldn't say Rebel because I know my girlfriend watches these, and it's a long story for why she doesn't like my friend Rebel, and not going to talk too much about that right now. I say him in particular because only him and my friend Noel, which is a new guy to the group, but I don't really talk to him much because he's always, like, playing, like, something else, like Minecraft or I can't remember what other game it was. There was another one. But he's always doing something else. I mean, he's always an option, too, but I don't always, like, he's not like the others. He's not, like, all weird or as funny and crazy like the others. He's kind of, like, chill. And, like, he's very clean-minded, too. Like, he doesn't get any dirty jokes or most of the jokes anyway, period. He very easily doesn't understand them. But, yeah, he's another guy that I've met that he has this game, and we did have a couple games before I started this video, not today, but a long while ago, with me, him, and Rebel, all three playing it, and we did good. We would sweep the enemy teams. I mean, yeah, we do lose here and there. Unlike this is, obviously, might look familiar, it looks a lot like Overwatch, It's not made by the same people who have made Overwatch, obviously. It's just the same concept. It's, you know, a team-based game with all these characters, except I think Paladins is older, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I think it's older. But there's a lot more characters in it than Overwatch, and there's a lot more content that's added, and it's free. Yeah, the game's free. The only downside, though, is that most of the cosmetics and items that you want to get are not free. And then the stuff that is free, you have to work, like, a lot to get. Like, the characters, you have to buy them. The only things you can get legit are characters, and they're, like, level up skins. Obviously, there's a lot here. The highlighted, like, colored ones, the ones I own. The ones that are black and white, I don't actually have. And yes, unlike Overwatch, you actually have to level up your characters. Because Overwatch, you didn't have that. You just had your main rank down there in the bottom corner. Except for, in this game, like I said, it's the bottom right corner. Whereas in Overwatch, it's the top right corner. These are skins for characters for the event. The event for right now is like ocean themed. That's Sati. She's the last character they added. The newest character they added, his name is Azan, which is this like archangel dude. I've tried him out a couple times. I even decided to buy him because I thought maybe I could main him. I'm not maining him because he's kind of awkward to use. Like, he's hard to like play around. Yawgroth is a unique kind of character because she's actually the biggest character in the game. She's the only character that doesn't have a mount. And Paladins, they have mounts, which are like horses mainly. The default ones are horses. But you can get all kinds of different animals. Like there's a flying whale that they have, sky whale. There's a shark. There's like a prowler, which is like a big molten cat. There's also a big robot cat. And then there's a nightmare horse. And an obsidian warhorse, which is the one I have, where it's all black and charcoal with blue flames all over it. There's also a frostmare, which is an ice horse, which I have that one too. And there's this big like vampire bat you can get that was part of a Halloween event. And the last event before this one was the Halloween one, of course. Also, unlike Overwatch, this game has a new event every month.
Onslaught.
But in Overwatch, you only have one every once in a while.
Customize your champion.
But yeah, Yawgroth's the only character who doesn't have a mount because of how big she is, and she also cannot move whenever she's standing up like that. Well, sitting up, because she doesn't have really legs, she just has multiple arms. That's actually the skin that she got for this event. This is her default look. I am currently trying to get this skin, which is her golden one. And yes, and this game also has golden weapons and golden skins. But Overwatch only has golden weapons, and also the ones in Overwatch you actually have to play the competitive, and you have to win a lot of games in order to get one. Whereas in this game, you don't have to win. You can win, lose, it doesn't matter. You just gotta, all you gotta do is get XP. You just gotta get enough XP, and then you get a golden skin. Which takes a long time, because you have to be at least... Okay. You have to be at least level 50 to get the golden skin. Also, this game is, like, incredibly loud. Hold on, let me turn it down. But yeah, this is how she moves. She's like a big Leviathan skin. She actually has been a while since she's gotten one. This is her POV. She's got, like, a secondary fire that shoots teeth. That's a long-range attack. Her primary is like a spray, like acid, that leaves acid pools that does a little bit of damage. She has like a bunker down ability where she takes a lot of reduced damage. And then she also has a dash where she can sprint super fast with her rolling form like this. 3, 2, and then she has a right trigger where she brings like leaves acid pools everywhere. And her left bumper creates like an AoE where you can see where the enemies are, and also give yourself shields temporarily. This mode we're playing on Onslaught, and it's on Marauder's Port, which is this like ocean-themed pirate map. Which is actually one of my favorite looking maps, but it's kind of awkward to play on. Onslaught's basically just like King of the Hill in a way. You just gotta sit in one area and take turns like fighting to try to stay in the one zone. And whoever stays on it the longest wins. But the downside is there's so many different directions they can attack you in. They can attack you up there on both sides, attack you from both sides over here, and in the front. And someone glitched out. And these are real people, by the way. These aren't AIs like the other games. These are actual players. Which means I'm probably gonna die a lot, yep. First death. Also, you can buy like upgrades and stuff to help your character out, to give them like little buffs and stuff. The only thing that sucks though is that I wish the shields that I provide stay. They actually don't. They only stay for like a couple seconds of the duration of the seeing like the Walt's X-ray thing vision for like a brief amount of time, and then they go away. And they're not even that strong a shield, but I can increase their effectiveness if I buy the right upgrades for it. That's Tyra, she counters me hard because of one ability in particular. She creates a fire pit. You're probably having a problem hearing me because of the amount of sound, and also the computer and the heater. It's actually a heater this time, not a fan. As you can see, I've played this character a lot. And yes, I actually have, by the way, I'm not just joking. See, that would have killed me if I didn't do that. That was Sky's bomb. Her ultimate. Yes, that charge can do damage. My ultimate's pretty cool too, but I don't know if I'll get the chance to do it in this video.
Killing spree.
That Cassie. I'm gonna try to do I'm probably not gonna get a chance to because you can get kicked out of it. Nope. And I'm dead. Basically, Yaggroth's ult, she just eats somebody. But she can get kicked out if you deal enough damage to her. And if you haven't figured it out already, I'm playing as an antagonist of the game. She is a villain in the lore of Paladins. Almost got another person right there. It's kind of hard to get kills normally, like, on their own with this character. You're better off just, like, waiting until, like, they're really low, or just try to get them low and then finish them off. I also like to hold left trigger and the primary aim, it does extra damage. Dang it, somebody caught me.
True warrior dies 1,000 deaths.
Killing spree.
Yes, you can knock them off the edge. It is possible. That was probably a bad idea. I buy this because it increases your ultimate charge rate. I buy this to get lifesteal, and this is to reduce healing on the enemy team. And this increases my shield's effectiveness that I create. That's why I choose those, if you're wondering.
Time's ticking.
He tried. That's Lex. He's a very popular Paladins character. So is Fyra, the one I'm fighting right now. She's a pain to fight. Because of this little annoying fire effect that she has. I'm gonna go in here and heal a bit. We're actually about to win. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay.
Just what I want.
Man, it's annoying. Oh, wow. We won as soon as right when I died. Wow. I do win a lot of games, of course. Hell, I can even show you. But of course, I've also lost a lot of games. But I try to keep it consistent. The loading screen changes every like month or two. And yes, this game has a competitive. It's just called ranked. Like, wait, what? Doesn't it have ranked? Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was wondering. I was just like, where's the rank? Because it was like an option in here, but no, they moved it here. I'm not gonna try ranked yet, because I don't play this game enough to really be put in there. One of my goals, like I said, I'm trying to get that golden skin for Yagharoth, which is this one.
I am Yagharoth.
And some gold skins have black and purple to them, which looks really cool. Like, I like the color scheme for this. But also this one. And then there's Grave Worm, which I bought. And then here's your default, which I've had for the longest time, which of course I didn't mind because it looks good for a default. Also, if you notice, she has less limbs. This one she has 6 arms and 6 eyes. This she only has 2 eyes and 4 arms. She has an emote, like, right here. She's actually trying to wave, but the arm that she uses to wave is not on that skin, because if I use this... Wait, what? There we go. I meant to do that. I just don't remember how you, there's something I was gonna say. I don't know. Oh, I don't remember how you get that emote. Obviously I'm gonna try not to play the same character in all the videos, but a lot of the times you're probably gonna be seeing me just play Yagharoth. I mean, there is so many other characters that I would, if I could, play for, so it's something different each time, but I don't actually like, that's the thing, it's my personal preference, I don't really like most of the roster. It's not just because of how they look or who they are, it's also because I just don't like their playstyle, because there is a training practice range where it lets you try out all the characters for free and see who you like and who you don't like, and I've done that. I used to play Makoa, which is this turtle guy. He was the very first main that I had, at least one of them. He's kind of like Roadhog, like a lot like him, just with more abilities and different setup. I lost interest in him, and I just couldn't get that good with him, period, after a while. Grover was another one. He was the healer I played, and I just didn't really care for him. I got bored of him after a while. I also just didn't play that good with him. I was bad with him. Then here's Terminus. He's another main I had, I reused, and I also bought a skin for him. That's a skin where he's a robot, and this is his default. He's kind of like Reinhardt, but he can revive himself when he dies. And his shield's also not as good. It's a different kind of shield. It's not like Reinhardt's shield where it's like a big wall and it takes enough damage and it goes down. It's just like a little like circular shield that he pulls up in the front, where if you deal enough more damage enemies deal to it, the more like ammunition you get for like a secondary fire. Because he has like a secondary fire where he like shoots these like little pulse shots out of his hand, out of the palm of his hand, and he can get up to like 5 of them max, and they shoot really fast all at once. And they can do some decent damage. This would be more like Reinhardt for Nando, because he actually has a shield like his. Except his primary fire is not a hammer, it's a flamethrower. And I never really played him enough to really get into him. I didn't really care for him all that much. I have tried Ruckus over here. He's like the diva of this game. He's a mech. Like a little goblin in a mech. He's cool though, like he's alright. I've seen better.
Ruckus! And boat.
He's also not, he didn't always have that as his default skin. This actually used to be his default skin.
Do not fail me.
A lot of people like this one. Personally, I don't care for it.
Ruckus! And boat.
I prefer this one. This one's probably like my favorite. Probably right next to this one. There's a lot of pirate skins too, just like in...
Ruckus! And boat.
Also Rom. He's another one of my favorite looking ones, but I tried him out and I'm pretty bad with him. He's actually a demon. And he has a Krampus skin for the Christmas event. They have some really good skins in this game compared to Overwatch. Like, I mean, Overwatch has some cool skins, but nothing beats like stuff like that. Like, that looks cool. Also, Crypt Guardian and ROM, which is like a gaming, supposed to be like a gaming themed skin, which I've actually unlocked it for a specific game mode and used it, and it's pretty cool, but I'm bad with him. Anyway, I could sit here and talk way longer about the game. There's so much more I can talk about and do, but, well, not necessarily do. But I'm not going to leave you here on the video just me ranting, or not ranting, but just babbling on about it. Because I know you just went here to see the game, so like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.